So the card is, maybe a dead end. The piece of painting, too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
I knew Lewis was sus. I knew he was sus though, because why is he able to get into that club so easily like that? I don't care how much of a regular
sorry
you
to
are.
Disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just a second.
A second. All right, Porky. Dang. He wasn't kidding about a second. He already is here, boy. But Lewis, him getting into that club like he did, like how he did it, I don't know. I don't know about him. Something about him.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
He knows what it is.
Well, these names, I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Nah. I don't trust that. He's hiding something.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere. Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville?
Oh, you know, I forgot
Rochester
that
Street
Lewis dropped her
37?
off.
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
Yeah, I forgot Lewis dropped her off. I forgot all about that. I could see him dropping her there and then going to the club. So who knows? She could have been dead. She could have died from when Lewis dropped her off. Who knows how long her body was there like that? Now that's interesting.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy?
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family?
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that
I think she is a part of the royal
awful night.
family.
You're probably right.
And I think she is a part of the royal family.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
What kind of club,
How
Lewis?
exclusive?
Very.
I don't like the way he
That's
said
what I'm
that.
talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the Sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Lewis
Calm
going to
down,
brawl. Like,
Lewis.
come on, Lewis.
We're not going to tell anybody.
Lewis likes women.
So much. It is rather embarrassing.
No, don't say it's embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis, how do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
You're right. Now, Lewis is one nasty bunny because he's a regular at Natasha's club, right? And he's a regular at this brothel. He's nasty. He's a freak. Lewis is a freak. Don't let that stutter fool you. He's a freak. I'm trying not to say it the way I want to say it, but he's nasty.
What should we know about the place, Lewis?
What's up, Talia?
Besides what they're dealing in there.
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Oh my god, why he say it like that? My kind of guy been called a gooner once or twice. That's what I'm about to change your name to Lewis in the Discord, bro. I'm about to change your name to what's Lewis's last name? Hold on, let me go to his file real quick. I'm changing your name to Lewis C. Hayworth. Well, it seems like old Thumper likes to kill time in a very luxurious way. Thumper is the perfect nickname. That's about to be your name, bro. Actually, let me do it right now before I forget. I'm about to do it right now. Can I go anywhere else? I can only go here. Alright, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Chapter 2. Sheesh.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Oh, man.
Well, here we are. The kingdom
Look
of
at this guy.
long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Right. Sonny's saying that Sonny's the main one who be starving. He be breathing hard and everything. But Marty better be careful because he's married. Look at these women. Look at these foxy ladies and lemur lady and dog dame and bird fella and receptionist. Oh, no, I can't show that. Oof. Let's just not look at the pictures.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
So what am I, your
Happy to
mother?
help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Oh, I actually have to do it? Not the mini game.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
This guy.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Or his
Anytime,
wife is
ma'am.
gonna.
Anytime.
His wife is gonna kill him.
These brides are elegant. Just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type?
Call Laszlo.
Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue.
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
Marty gonna be walking with a limp by the time we leave this place, I can tell you that.
My name is Day-Night Diamond.
Go off,
Welcome
Sakura.
to the Sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me
Sonny,
neither,
let Marty
to
do
be
the talking.
honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
Oh, man.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service.
Bro,
I'll
Sonny
gladly
is
answer
bad at this,
any
bro.
of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Shut up, Marty. Let's ask about
Do
Lewis.
you know a gentleman named Lewis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that.
Obviously.
House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Yeah, like, what did you think you was gonna get out of her?
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her.
Don't tell me
then
Deborah
yes.
was getting down and dirty.
I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain
Dang, I
you
should have showed her
while
the.
you're wet.
No, you know what? I shouldn't have showed her
I'll
the
be
police
right
badge.
back.
I'm not gonna ask her about it.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Okay, so we could go in
I
there.
apologize for
Oh,
the
dang.
wait. Please, come with me, gentlemen.
So you were successful.
No.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
Uh-oh.
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
Madame
Uh-oh.
Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother.
Dang.
First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Okay.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the Sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's gonna kill us. So I was gonna say, as a lot of y'all know, I read a lot of Yuri and GL mangas, right? And manhwas and all that stuff. So these pictures and stuff remind me of there's a GL that I just finished reading. Actually, very good story, right? But it's called On a Leash. And seeing all these animals is so funny to me because in the manhwa, they're at war, and so when they're fighting, they turn into like animals. But other than when they're not animals, they're humans. So this is just so funny to me. It's like it reminds me of that. When I first started playing, it reminded me of Beastars, but right now it's reminding me of that manhwa. And it's just so funny.
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead of the chicken police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
That's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Like they care, she cares.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Right.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service.
Hey.
Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
But you can't
I
fly.
swim well, too.
Okay, I gotta lock in for this one, guys. The key to this, when I was editing the first video, I realized the key to this, to the interrogations, is to not go by anything Sunny is talking about, but to stay focused on the topic at hand. And as somebody with undiagnosed ADD, this is gonna be hard. Alright, here we go.
Deceit is everything to Zavas. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Okay. She already does not trust me. We're starting below the line, as you can see.
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Okay. Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays? Both of these questions don't seem to be on point, but it seems more focused on her.
Tell me, were you really the king's spy?
If that's such an open secret, then I haven't been doing my job very well, isn't that right? Yes, I was a spy. But that's such a blunt way of putting it. I always say I used to undertake confidential, generally political assignments of a delicate nature for the king that were in the interests of national security.
Put that way, it sounds rather romantic.
Don't believe the cheap fiction, Mr. Featherland. Espionage is anything but romantic.
I believe you, madam.
If you must know, I only did it because I believed I could protect those that I serve. Weapons have only
Now, how
one
is Sonny
use in
gonna screw up this
world,
question?
to keep the peace. Yes, I always thought about myself and my craft that way.
Thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
Okay, that was good. That was good. Why is the identity of the card's owner so delicate? What is the Sweltering Isles? Is it really a luxury brothel? Why did you decide to open a brothel? She already told me it's a sanctuary. I want to say the first one. It's either the first or the second one, but I'm leaning towards the first one.
Why is the identity of the card's owner so delicate, Miss Zavos?
You know, in my line of work, discretion is above everything. Yes. But of course, I have my own interest, like everybody else.
You mean every secret has its price?
Precisely, Mr. Featherland. But the price is not always measured in money.
Information. The most valuable thing for a spy.
I'm not a spy, Mr. Featherland, but in a way, you're right. A secret is such a valuable thing that I only exchange one secret for another.
That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. So now I gotta do who y'all think the card belongs to? Because it wasn't Deborah's card apparently. But it had to have been somebody Deborah was close to. She didn't take it off of Lewis because he has his card. And then it's Marty McChicken. B-Star is the Odd Taxi. This is kind of like Odd Taxi, actually.
If I guess who
Odd
the
Taxi is
card
one of my most
belongs
favorite
to,
animes.
will you tell me?
Definitely in my top
I
10.
wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question. Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
Also, it was Natasha's
It
card.
couldn't have been easier.
That makes sense.
There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret.
I get emails.
While someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind.
And she
Plus,
said it was a
we
sanctuary
found
for the
card
girls,
on
so it would
Deborah,
make sense
who
for
was her
Natasha
best
to come
friend
here.
and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest
And it makes
is
sense because he
history.
said he met her
You
at a
have
club,
talent,
so he
Mr.
met her here.
Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the
That's how he got
government.
her. That makes sense.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
No.
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light.
And she was probably trying to
Savas
get
is
away
a
from
true
somebody.
survivor. Always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
And she's kind of like Turbo Granny. Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha. Everyone in the city thinks you're dangerous. Why is that not asking? You tried to shape her into your image. I'm not going to ask her that. You tried to protect her from what? I think she was trying to protect her.
You tried to protect her. From what?
Natasha came to me penniless, cold to the bone, and wounded. She was only
I didn't know she was
17
only
years
17.
old. Even if she were my enemy, I would have taken her in until she recovered. Yes, I'm like that. I was raised to be like that.
Haven't you seen any opportunities for profit? Or
Why
were
would you ask her
guided by
that?
pure
I
animal
see.
goodness?
Sunny ruins
Is
it.
that so hard for
Sunny
you to
ruins
believe?
the questions.
I think that worldly women like you try to turn every position to their advantage.
And now I'm about to get
I
negative
hope I
because
don't
he
offend you.
adds
On the
unnecessary
contrary.
things.
But no. I didn't see any opportunities in a girl who could barely speak our language, who was starving and wounded and obviously running from something. In fact, I was taking unnecessary risks because of her.
Okay, that was it better be a +5. Cause Sunny be saying so many unnecessary things that it messes up the question. Like the question will start out good, you'll get the information, and then Sunny will say something stupid. You know, so you gotta be careful. Your stone cold is just a mask. I'm not saying that because she definitely could rip my throat out. You're capable of anything to keep your secrets hidden, am I right? You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Well, because she's kind. But, well, I won't say because she's kind, but she definitely clearly protects women. But this seems like the only question that would stay on par with this, right? You knew you were taking a risk. Because this you're capable of anything to keep your secrets hidden. That seems like I'm trying to walk her into like accusing her. And your Stone Cold image is just a mask. This is just outright not true. This is just like to piss her off. So it has to be this one.
You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why?
I don't know, Mr. Featherland. These things can't always be rationally explained. Not even when I've lived my whole life based on reason, on logic, almost every step calculated.
So Natasha came and turned your whole life upside down. She's like that, isn't she?
It's in her nature, yes. Poor thing can't help it. She's like a tornado. She usually takes everything with her.
That's quite an apt metaphor. But I have to agree.
Did she sweep you away, too?
I don't know yet, madam. I'm clinging firmly to the ground.
Okay.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
Right.
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
That was the best one yet. That's the best one yet. 5 stars, True Detective. You see me. I'm no longer a rusty copper. Natasha worked at the Sweltering wild brothel. Look at me. You see that? True Detective. True crime. Every time. Top of the line.
Please,
No need to
gentlemen,
retry.
wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
These books are...
Okay. Death of a horse. We have the owls don't blink. Slime and punishment. 749. Seven. Yeah, buddy.
A hidden door.
Yeah,
She is a
buddy.
legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows?
Yeah, because there's
Anyway,
no way she would
we're
leave two
going
detectives, two of the most legendary detectives. Before I walk in there's no way she would leave two of the most legendary detectives in her room by themselves. She clearly wanted us to know without saying anything.
This room is
Or
not
not.
like her
Shut
at
me
all.
up.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
But you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Mm-hmm. She wanted us to be in here. Unfinished letter.
Somebody started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222, report about separatist group movements.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you,
Right.
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
Moon delivered parrot grass, shining angel wings 6. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of that just in case this is important. Oh, it's the other half. It's the other half.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
It has to be whoever
That could
she,
easily
whoever
be the case. But
saw
something
her.
still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Molly. Molly. Yep. His woman, his wife. That's why Natasha knows her.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same
With the exact same name?
So
Come on now.
that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss,
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
listen,
It's
Bossberg,
getting deep now.
Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now. or
Uh-oh,
I'll
he
shut
didn't
it
say
for you.
clucking.
Okay, boss, I'm sorry, but
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
no, back off, ladies.
Yeah, Big
There's
Bertha.
no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately,
She got the
trouble has
blicky.
found you,
Marty got that
gentlemen.
shoddy though.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And
And?
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will.
I know that's right, Marty.
I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
You really think
No.
you're gonna get that pistol
We
shot
have
off quicker
received
than
different
Marty at that
orders, Miss
shotgun?
Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's
Dang.
enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavos. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Uh-uh. Oh, Sonny. Always messing everything up.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. And I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
For cluck's sake, fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Marty is so funny, bro. Oh, okay, hold on. Start. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god, I'm being timed. But it won't let me go around his arms. Oh my gosh. They are so dead. 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 Psych. Got it.
What now?
Now we run and swim.
I can't swim.
You better start
You
learning.
better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Not Bertha.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Dang.
Cluck you, son.
They sitting here
We have
arguing.
to survive this first.
Well, after you, boss bird.
Now, apparently, the last time they separated, they shot each other. So, or Marty shot him.
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to, well, to look out for me.
Exactly.
I don't need this, all right?
Yes,
Stop
you do.
playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut
You
up
know it's
now.
serious now when they start saying clucking. Oh man. That's the city.
You've seen better days too, haven't you?
You know, I have a feeling this night's just getting started.
We were almost finished.
Yeah.
You don't want to quit, do you?
No, Sonny, I don't.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
Clawville. You tried it again, but I'm still alive.
This man Gosha said, "How y'all like y'all chicken? Flame broiled or grilled?" That's crazy.
A black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car,
Interesting.
shiny and all.
Yeah? What else?
2 big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat, a big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship. I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea. Arr.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Arr, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Are you friends of
Evens
theirs?
people.
Well, an acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar Club, and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Plumey gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah,
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
easy old-timer.
Alright, in the bounce.
This ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Arr, nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
So Madam's
So they
Y
didn't
is
see
still
us swimming to shore.
I wouldn't know that.
What now?
Madam's Y is still
I
in
don't know.
Eben, which
We
means
can't go to
she
the
still keeps
station,
in touch
that's
with
for
Natasha.
sure.
We agree on that.
I
So the
think
apartment.
I broke a rib or two.
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh,
They beat us
no,
up.
no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
Uh-oh.
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal, especially after tonight.
Come on. We got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
You knew what it was, Marty. You knew what it was. You knew what it was. Look, I can't believe they tried to kill us. I like that my cursor disappears for these. Chapter 3. I need to stop the recording.